You're listening to this podcast, so I know you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact you might not know yet. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. Pop over to Progressive.com, answer some questions, and you'll get a quick quote with discounts that are easy to come by. In fact, 99% of their auto customers earn at least one discount. Visit Progressive.com and see if you can enjoy a little cash back. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $946 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2024 and May 2025. Potential savings will vary.
Welcome to How to Survive, the show that teaches you how to survive the stuff that can kill you.
Like deadly winds, or nuclear war, or death by RV.
And the stuff that just makes you wish you were dead.
Like waste disposal, and rowdy audiences, and sharing a hotel with your entire family.
Sometimes that can all happen on the same day.
Oh, but that's a bad day.
Skip that day.
Nuclear war, and I have to share a hotel? What are the odds?
Yeah, not strong.
Not good.
Yeah.
You know what is good?
Tell me.
Our theme song.
Let's play it.
Ground is shaking under our feet. Mountains on fire, flooding in the street. Can't breathe the air, can't fight the feeling. Gobbling down Xanax ain't the way to be dealing. Gotta do better than just getting high. We gotta stick together if we're gonna survive. Ooh, how to survive. Ooh, how to survive.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Welcome.
Well, welcome to you.
Thank you. I think we should start the episode by being upfront with our audience.
Let's tell them the truth. Finally, let's
Okay.
reveal the truth. We don't
okay.
really know each other.
We just both walked into this office one day and we're like, do you want to start a podcast?
Yeah, this is all.
Do you want to? And then Garen just kind of, he somersaulted in, which was very strange.
It was weird.
But it was memorable. We were like, well, this guy,
He's a producer.
yeah, clearly.
And he was like, I work at
somersault.
Starbucks. And we were like, not anymore.
Yeah. We're going to take you,
Put down that apron.
yeah,
You're going to make less,
way less,
way less.
but you're not going to smell like coffee.
And you're not going to get health insurance. And he was like, sold.
What I was referring to was that we are recording ahead because
We're traveling.
we're traveling this summer.
Both of us.
And so this episode will come out a little like a week after we're recording, or more than a week after we're recording, as opposed to a week after. So we're going to talk about things that you might be like, wait a second, that was kind of a long time ago.
Or not. We don't know what we don't know what we're going to talk
We
about
don't
today.
know.
It might be evergreen.
That's true. But I just wanted the people to understand.
You're so upfront. But what's our topic today? Speaking of what we're going to talk about.
Our topic is how to survive RV living.
You know, I have a lot to say about this.
I didn't realize, so I'm very excited that you do.
So much. It's all going to be about me, which is unusual.
No, that's great.
I barely talk about myself on this show.
No, I think that's great. I'm going to guess it had something to do, before you even get into it, with a boyfriend suggesting that this would be fun and you being really pissed off.
Oh, it's actually my family. It's more current.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
Strap in
I'm excited
to your RV seat.
I will.
Good.
Tomorrow is Mother's Day.
It is.
Do you have any plans?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, okay.
I scheduled my own Mother's Day treat to myself. This is hot, guys.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I hope it's not going to make anyone uncomfortable.
Is this getting your car washed again? Because I think that's what it was last year.
No, it's getting my car detailed.
Detailed, right.
High end. I scheduled to have my car tinted.
Oh, I was right.
Yeah.
Windows tinted.
Is that legal? I thought you can't do that anymore.
Yeah. There's all different levels of tinting you can have done, all within legal limits. And there's different kinds of tinting you can do. I did a bunch of research on it. And I'm getting ceramic tinting, which is the best level for sun protection and keeping your car cooler.
Is that why you're doing it?
Mostly
Or just because you're cool?
mostly for vanity.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so to keep me from getting more wrinkles.
Oh, gotcha.
And the sun for also it's not just vanity. It's I get a lot of migraines, I get a lot of headaches, and when I'm in my car and I have a headache in the sun, I'm so sensitive to the sun. So I'm not getting like blackened windows.
Right.
I'm getting the legal limit.
But you are getting the car lowered, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
Of course. And I'm going to get those stickers put on the bottom.
Which ones?
Just kind of like cool looking stickers.
Like flames?
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
well, our show, How to Survive, like flames are part of our whole aesthetic.
Playboy mud flaps?
You know what I was thinking? Do you guys know about the LA trucker guys, the mud flaps with the 3 brothers?
No.
We'll look it up. It's a construction company, and it's these 3 brothers, and it's kind of like a LA that you can even get them on T-shirts. It's sort of like a hip LA weird insider thing of these 3 brothers on mud flaps.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll probably get those guys.
Cool. All right.
They're very 80s looking. Like one has a perm, I think, and one has like 80s glasses, like the kind that serial killers wear. Sort of one of my favorite. Whenever I see a truck with those mud flaps, I think it's usually on their trucks. I'm like, it's the guys, it's the brothers.
I've never seen this.
I'll find it, or Garen will find it.
I'll have to keep my eyes out.
Anyway, they're going to go those mud flaps for sure.
Okay. So that's what you're doing for Mother's Day, is you're getting your car tinted.
No, it was supposed to be for today, but I'm here.
Right.
And so I couldn't do both at the same time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I was kind of hoping I'd dropped enough hints that my family would take like this on for me.
Yeah.
But nobody seemed to, meaning my husband.
Taking on the tinting?
Yeah, like it would be scheduled for me and handled, but that never seemed to happen. So I was like, I'm going to just schedule this.
You have to, yeah. I mean, it's sort of a cliche, but like men don't necessarily pick up on hints. You kind of just have to
beat them over the head.
You just have to say it.
Usually I do. Usually I'll be like, here's what I want. Like that's what I did last year. I was like, I want to have my car.
Yeah.
Could you do this? And like everyone's usually relieved to say, yes, thank you for telling me.
Right. My job is so getting to me that, okay, so, I'm writing on this game show and there's a lot of, for legal reasons, there's a lot of people we can't write about. We can't have answers that are their name.
Right.
Which is silly because then you watch Jeopardy and you see their name. So how could it possibly be a problem? But we did get one list that was, I think, just the Epstein list. As if we were ever going to write about any of these people. Like, it was so funny. It was like, I wasn't really going to do Kevin Spacey as an answer anytime soon.
Right.
But then there's also people who are Sue happy.
Oh.
So you can't use their names. Beyonce, Princess Estate. I don't remember who else. Tom
So
Cruise.
you can't use them at all as questions?
No, because
Or
it's
controversial
never
questions?
No.
Just
anything.
nothing.
Like as an answer. The way the show works is they're just answers.
Yeah.
So weird.
So it wouldn't be making a statement about them one way or the other. It's just, this is what their movie came out. I mean, you can do their movies, but you can't do like.
When did put Beyonce's albums in order?
Exactly. You couldn't do that. So
don't look at me.
Do it, Karen.
Formation is the Lemonade, Cowboy Carter. That's the only ones I know. The titles too.
Renaissance. Those are the last 3, right?
I think we just did it. We're getting
pretty
sued
good.
now.
Yeah. Oh shit.
So the thing is, no one would sue, but they have to cover they feel they have to cover their asses. So I was in my Pilates class this morning, and they play music, and a Prince song came on, and my first instinct was, we can't play that.
Oh no.
Like, I was like, wait, we can't.
We're gonna get sued.
Oh God,
No.
you're, yeah. So I'm kind of losing it a little bit. The song was Delirious, if anybody cares.
I don't know that one.
I get delirious whenever you're near. Really?
I probably would know it if I heard it.
Yeah, I can't sing, but
You sounded just like Prince.
I sounded just like him. And then Let's Go Crazy, which is a perfect song.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the perfect songs.
Yeah. A lot of his songs are really perfect.
Agreed.
He's a genius. He was a genius.
Yeah. He really, really was.
And then those
It's so
shoes.
stupid that he died.
If he just wouldn't have worn all those high heels, somebody speculated at some point, and it might have been me. He was taking opiates because he was in so much pain from wearing insane heels constantly.
Really?
That like he was in so much body pain from always being in like these 6-inch. So he had chronic, he had terrible back pain, right? He was in terrible pain, physical pain.
Yeah.
So he was taking a lot of opiates because
He should have worn wedges.
he could have just he should have just started wearing Crocs.
Crocs? Can you imagine Prince and Crocs?
Or Birkenstocks.
How about Prince and Crocs and he puts those little, he puts like a Smurf thing in one hole.
Yes, what are
and
those called? The Charms?
Charms, yeah.
Yes, I could. Well, I mean, they made kind of those, they have like kind of platform Crocs.
Oh, they do?
I'd rather Prince be in platform Crocs and be
And
alive.
be alive. It's so awful. I didn't realize that's what it was.
Well, I can't say like this is definitive, but there was like a,
But I didn't know he was in so much pain. That's why he was doing the drugs, the painkillers.
the painkillers, yeah. Oh, I went to a show taping.
You did?
Yeah.
Was Alan Murray there throwing out candy?
No, but it's funny because, okay, so let me backtrack. I went to see this show. It's Kevin Hart's Funny AF. Do you guys know about this?
Yeah, he's like introducing comedians or something, right?
Yeah, it's a competition show for comedians, and the
okay.
winner gets a Netflix special.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's a big deal. So Dottie, our friend Dottie, friend of the show, she's been on the show. Mm-hmm. From here, it looks like you're masturbating. I just want you to know that.
I was scratching my foot for the audience at home.
But because there's a globe in between us, and I can just
Jesus.
see her arm moving like this.
Anything to get these arms in better shape.
Mine
that takes
mine
it.
are noodles. Like your arms are fucking rock and roll. I don't know what you're talking about.
They still seem like they haven't changed one
I'm
iota.
telling you. Listen, they look amazing.
Thank you.
So our friend
Dottie-
Dottie has a friend who produces the show, and she had already gone to one of the tapings for this. It's a comedy competition show.
This sounds so stressful to me to
Okay.
be in the audience for a comedy competition. Like I'm gonna throw up.
Okay, well, it wasn't to me because it was the finale,
Okay.
and it was a live taping.
Wow.
So I knew, she's like, it's 1 hour in and out.
Okay.
Because it's not going to be setups and takedowns and 5 hours where you're sitting there.
It was airing live?
Yes.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll go to that. That's in and out. I don't have to sit there for 6 hours.
Gotcha.
And I knew it was going to be at a beautiful theater downtown. We were going to Uber, and we got to go to the after party.
Oh, okay.
So I was
Fun.
like, fun night, free drinks, free food.
Love it.
I'm in. So we went with our other friend, Lisa, who you also know. She's not been on the show, guys. Not all our friends have been on the show. Once in a while, we have a friend who's not on the show.
Right.
Have you guys been to the United Theater before?
I don't think so.
It's beautiful. We have a lot of beautiful theaters in LA.
You can take a tour
Yeah?
of the old downtown theaters. My mom used to belong to
Old theaters.
Old Theater
.com?
Society. It was some society that like they would have special showings and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's really. Go ahead.
Conservancy.
Oh, okay.
Something conservancy.
Yeah, this is something I would never do. But
Right.
I get that people like to do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a beautiful theater. It's downtown. It's like right off Broadway or whatever, one of those streets. And we didn't have to wait in the line. You know, there's a big line going around the
Right.
block, but we were VIPs. And we walked
Nice.
right in. They took us, we went right up to our seats on the balcony. Free drinks, free popcorn.
Love it.
I drink water because, I'm not going to drink. And we got our seats, and the show was getting ready to start. And then the warm-up guy comes out, and he's doing all the like, hey guys, here's a big laugh, here's a small laugh, here's a medium laugh, here's what we want you to do when Kevin comes out, have a big laugh, blah, blah. They give, the
Right.
warm-up guy gives you the kind of the...
So funny right after we had that episode. Yeah.
I know, it was kind of funny. I was like just thinking of Alan. And then Kevin comes out, and he's like, all right, guys, no fucking bullshit. Like, I don't want you saying your dumb shit, yelling out, because you're going to want to yell some dumb shit out to the comedians. Like, don't pull that bullshit.
I love it.
Like, it was cracking me up because I was like, some people did that earlier in the episodes.
100%. That's why
And-
he's saying it.
He's being funnier about it than I am, but like literally every other word out of his mouth is fuck.
Good.
And I was like, he's done. This is the last
Yeah.
night of the taping, and he is not having their bullshit.
Wow.
And I think it's getting worse. right? For comedians with people in the audience.
For theater actors.
Oh, right.
I
Yeah.
mean, it is. Then I saw some headlines. Sorry to interrupt you for a second.
Please.
I just saw some, like the beginning of an article that was about people inappropriately laughing during really serious plays on Broadway.
Look, you
People
guys,
are out of their fucking minds.
I know everybody's got fucking ADHD and autism now.
It's not that. It's
but you
self-absorption.
Get your fucking shit together.
Yeah, or don't go.
Or don't go. Everybody's neurodivergent, but like you can hold your shit together.
Yeah, I don't think it's that. I think it's people are so unaccustomed to social norms.
We're all fucked because of COVID, right?
It's main
Well, I think
character
it's
syndrome.
It's main character syndrome.
Everybody
Oh,
thinks they're
because of
fucking
everybody
main
has
characters. Yeah.
everybody thinks they're a star on TikTok.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's social media.
You're right. Everybody's like, but I have 20,000 followers, and they're all waiting to see what I'm going to do at this show tonight.
I mean, we saw the what's her name?
Issa Briones.
Yes, that she just went off, and I was like, good for you.
Oh, I didn't see that. Is
She
there a
just-
clip of her yelling at somebody?
No, she just issued.
It was an Instagram.
It was an Instagram
post.
where she was just like, I'm really mad. This is absolutely inappropriate. You don't have to talk to me about, because, people are yelling, did you finish your charts?
Oh God.
Because she's on the Pit and
Pit.
she's in Broadway. And like they think they're really clever doing that.
Stop it.
Ruining the experience
It's
for everybody
so much
else.
narcissism.
It's absolutely
It's not cheap to go to a Broadway fucking
Nope.
show
nope. It sure isn't. Or to get babysitters.
and to go and do, what do you do? Why?
and you're ruining everyone
It's
else
not even
in the
funny.
place's time. Not just
Yeah.
the people on the stage
Yeah.
who have worked so hard to
Right.
hone their craft, but also everyone else in the audience. Like,
It's despicable.
and it just makes me think about, we talked about this before, the woman who thought she was not, it wasn't fair that she got kicked out of that one comedian's show. What's his name? And everybody else came on to the
Oh, yeah.
chat and was like, no, you definitely were being awful.
Yeah,
Is that-
right.
Anyway, I'll think of his name. It doesn't matter. So it made me laugh a little bit that he was like yelling, like ahead of time doing
Yeah.
it, like, don't pull that bullshit. Keep your mouth shut.
But it's good they had him do it because they wouldn't listen to anybody else.
Yeah. Yeah. So the show was great.
Really? Great.
Oh, so we're sitting and then somebody comes over, one of the probably a PA, with their little headset. And they're like, oh my God, we are so sorry, but we have to move you for Kevin's people.
Oh, God.
So then like 10 people come in to the row, and then we had to move down to the end. It was
right.
fine. We didn't really have to move that far, but I just thought it was funny that
Yeah.
of course, like, and I'm like, why are they sitting up here on the balcony? They should be way
Yeah.
down in the front. Anyway, it was 4 comedians. They were all great.
Really?
Because if you get to this point,
I guess.
You're great.
I never even heard of this. What is it called?
it's called Funny AF, like as fuck.
Okay.
With Kevin Hart. It's on Netflix. You can watch it. Not that I need to promote it, whatever. But I think it's going to get a second season.
But poor Kevin. He doesn't want to do it.
He seemed, I'm sure they're paying him.
I mean, look. Yeah.
He doesn't need it.
He doesn't need it. He doesn't.
And
need it.
Nikki Glazer was one of the judges.
Whoa.
And Tom Segura. Uh-huh. Yeah. Transphobic Tom Segura.
Joke thief.
Joke thief.
And, he's had Andrew Tate on his podcast.
Oh my God.
With he and his wife he has his podcast, the 2 Bears, 1 Cave, and then he has the one with his wife.
He has a podcast called 2 Bears, 1 Cave.
I think so.
Okay.
And it's huge.
No, I know. I
And
just
the
didn't
one
know what it was called.
And the one with his wife that's called something else. I can't remember, but they had like Andrew Tate on, and he makes a lot of like transphobic and like sort of gay jokes.
And Kevin Hart's okay with this.
His whole thing is like, it's too woke. Culture's too woke. So
Right.
I should be able to say whatever I want.
Right. That's all their whole thing.
Yeah. Anyway,
So was there another judge?
no, the 3 of them were the
3 of them,
judges.
okay.
They weren't judges because the audience at home votes.
Oh. So they just give them like critiques
They
afterwards?
say, yeah, they give critiques after, and they were all like really nice.
Oh, okay.
I think I don't know if previous episodes they give more feedback that's like, you might want to try
That
this or
probably,
this.
so that-
but when it's the end episode
Right.
and it's the 4, it was like, you killed it. Like,
So they crowned someone.
so they crowned someone, and the one I wanted to win was the one that won. He was very funny.
Great.
And And it was like weirdly emotional at the end. Like Kevin Hart started crying.
Really?
He was like, because the guy had been living in his van for like 8 years.
Holy shit.
Doing comedy in LA, like, and living out of his van, and had been working so hard. And Kevin was like, I know you've been through some hard times, and I don't want to get all emotional, but you could hear like tears in his voice. And I, like, whenever somebody else starts to cry, I immediately get weepy. Like, I can't help it. Guys, I'm an empath.
You're Kyle Richards. She fucking cries at the drop of a hat.
Yeah.
That one.
We're soul sisters.
Yep.
And then we went to the after party.
And so where was the after party?
That
there?
was, no, it was at some bar that, you know, I don't remember the name of, the goat and the cheese and the fig and the leaf, the olive tree.
Yeah.
And, but before we were leaving, we were looking for this producer woman to find out where we were supposed to go for the after party. And all the other comedians from the earlier episodes were there to like support.
Right.
And I saw Macy Isaacs.
Oh, she was in it?
She was in it.
Oh, that's great.
And so she was talking to some other comedians. And so I was like, I don't want to go up and be like, remember you were on our podcast? Like, because I didn't want to interrupt. But then I was at the after party and I was talking to Lisa, and Macy come up and she was like, I think I know you.
Oh.
And so we had a really nice talk.
That's lovely.
She loved to be on our podcast. She said she'd love to come back on. And she told me, which I thought was wonderful. So, you know, she got ahead, I think, like 2 episodes. And Chelsea Handler was one of the judges who then asked her to go on tour with her.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's like life-changing.
Yeah. So she's very excited about that. And that happened too with the 2 people who didn't make it. So it got on the final episode, there were 2 people who didn't make it into the top 2, and as they were leaving, Nikki Glazer said, "I love the 2 of you so much. I'm not ready to say goodbye. I would love for you 2 to go on tour with me."
Holy shit.
So it's still career changing for a lot of these people just to be on it at all.
Wow.
And
no, just to be on it at all is career changing, because like Last Comic Standing, is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Last Comic Standing, those people, their prices went way up just from being on it. So yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's a pretty cool.
Good for them.
It's great that this is happening. I'll tell you something else that's really cool that I can't say on the air about the show.
Okay.
It's just like something really wonderful that Kevin Hart did that I don't think he wants people to know. Like,
okay. All right.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but I'll say it off air. Anyway, that was the taping I went to.
That's awesome. Well, perhaps we should take a break.
I'm ready.
We'll come back with our topic.
So excited.
And we will be back right after this. Hello.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, welcome back yourself.
I was in a fugue state for a moment.
I saw that.
Sometimes it happens.
But that's not to be confused with the when you get the thing where you have epilepsy.
When I have a seizure?
You go into,
When I have an absence seizure?
Yes.
Maybe I was just having an absence seizure.
Okay. How'd it go? You seemed fine.
I don't know. I was gone.
Next time you do that, I'm just going to stick a belt in your mouth.
Okay.
Regardless.
Is that the thing that she has on the pit?
Yes.
You have that same thing.
I don't
We
know.
talked about it on an episode.
We just talked about how we can't remember people's names. You think I remember that?
Maybe? I don't know. Possibly.
I mean, you're not a surgeon, so
yeah, how would I know?
who cares?
It doesn't matter. Look, I've gotten this far in life.
Yeah.
With all of my foibles, and look how successful I am. So it hasn't held me back.
Right.
Clearly.
I mean, you would have been way too big for your britches if you didn't have that.
Exactly. I don't want myself getting too big for my britches.
Yeah.
Did you notice I wore my scarf today that you gifted me?
Oh, I noticed you were wearing a scarf. I forgot that I had gifted you.
Yeah,
that was so cute.
I wear it a lot.
It's really pretty.
It goes well with my Def Leppard shirt.
It does. It's a good contrast.
It's a good combo. Def Leppard, the band, loves a floral scarf with their shirts.
You mean collectively as a band? They love,
I saw them post about it on their collective Instagram that I follow religiously.
Do you, when you're adjusting your scarf, do you look in your Def Leppard mirror that you got at a carnival?
Yeah, it has like it has like cracks in it.
Yeah.
You know how they have the sort of fake
yeah,
cracks.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. It's the Def Leppard, the first album,
Yeah, right.
the best.
Are you a Def Leppard fan? Is that why you have the? I couldn't name a Def Leppard song if you paid me.
Photograph.
Okay,
That's the one you go to?
I know.
Yeah.
I know that song.
Why wouldn't I?
You didn't go to Pour Some Sugar on
Fuck
Me?
no, I don't like that version of Def Leppard. I'm early Def Leppard
Oh, I didn't know there were different
eras.
versions of-
Yeah, you're in the like bad like arena Def Leppard.
That's the Def Leppard I was
You're younger.
brought up.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you, it's like Aerosmith had their sort of like later version of their band,
Yeah,
and then the
their
early
lame version.
and then
yeah.
their earlier.
Also the version I grew up on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you grew up on a lot of the lame stuff where they got poppier kind of and lighter for radio play.
They're just the background songs of Michael Mann movies and stuff. Yeah,
Can't
like
handle it. Although I'm not really into Aerosmith that much, but their earlier sort of music that you would only sit in a room with your friends and get stoned to.
yeah, right.
When you could say, "Can we stop listening to Pink Floyd, please, and put on something
Yeah.
a little lighter?" So then,
because this is a little on the nose with Pink Floyd and us getting high. Let's branch out a little bit.
yeah, can we please listen to some early Def Leppard or Aerosmith?
I once heard an a cappella version of, I'm not kidding, of Def Leppard's. Def Leppard was singing a cappella,
Yeah,
Pour Some Sugar on Me, and it was the most embarrassing thing I've ever heard in my
The
life.
band themselves.
Yes. They were on Stern.
oh boy,
And they were singing it, and I was like, this is the trashiest thing I've ever heard. I mean, I like the song, but to hear it a cappella, like, so you're singing the song that strippers go around poles to a cappella? Like, it was
Yeah.
so embarrassing.
I'm embarrassed.
Like, so you could hear their harmonies. It was really,
Oh no,
it was so gross.
No,
Were one of them
thank
going
you.
like that kind of acapella, or was it just that?
Yeah, they were surrounding a trash can on fire. And they were taking the different,
They'd fingerless gloves.
yeah.
Must keep my palms warm.
Are you ready to learn how to survive RV living?
I hope I learn.
So a lot of people, now that their like kids have grown,
Yeah.
that's kind of like one thing they do. It saves money to live in an
Sure.
RV. Some people do it with their families, which seems bonkers to me.
Yes.
All right, let's get into it. Around 170,000 Americans over the age of 55 live full-time nomadically in an RV. Over half of the demographic feel financially insecure, but while living in an RV can be a last resort, as depicted in the book and movie No Man Land, some full-time RVers have found financial freedom in the lifestyle.
There was just an article in the New York Times about, I think, seniors
That's where I got the idea.
choosing van life. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
We're on the same page.
Okay. So these are just some practical things that you might want to look for. If you're new to the RV world, deciding whether to buy or rent can feel a bit tricky. Renting an RV for your first few trips is a smart way to test out different models and see what suits your needs before making a big investment. Rental companies often include essentials and offer support, making your first trip less stressful. If you fall in love with the RV lifestyle and decide to buy, remember to factor in the total cost, not just the purchase price. You'll need to budget for RV insurance, regular maintenance, storage fees, and sometimes an annual fee at RV parks or campgrounds if you plan to keep your rig there. Your campground can make or break your RV experience. As a beginner, consider staying at an RV park, as many RV parks offer amenities and services that are especially helpful for beginners. Choose well-rated RV-friendly campgrounds or parks with full or partial hookups.
Like for your poop.
Yeah, so there's a lot of talk of black water and gray water. That's something about the pump, and guess what? They lost me there. I'm like, I'm not doing this. No way.
There's a lot of navigating the tubes from your bathroom to holes at there's a lot of accoutrements.
Yes.
And specifics about that whole situation.
There's
that-
also a lot of different RVs, because there's
Yeah.
some that it's just you in a vehicle. It's
Yeah.
a big vehicle, and they're different sizes. Then there's some that you tow,
Right.
and then there appear to be some that you are driving the RV and towing your car.
Yeah, we've seen all these on the road, right?
Yeah, I guess I didn't realize the last one. Like,
You've
why
never
would
seen
you-
those minis being towed by a car? They're
a
like
mini car?
No. Oh,
No, I meant the other way
Yeah.
around, where
Yeah.
the RV is towing
Yes.
the car. I'm not
Yes.
really sure what the point. I guess if you just want to run out
yeah, because
and get some groceries
you
or
don't wanna
something, you don't want to take the whole RV with you
because
every time.
if you're going to go, say you're going to take your RV to Florida.
yeah,
There's a lot of people do that in the Midwest, right?
Okay.
And you're going to go for the summer.
yeah.
You don't want to. You set your RV up with your, maybe have a screen down to watch movies. You have your chairs out. You have a little garden in the front.
You stay in one place.
You stay in one place, maybe at your RV park. So, but you still have to go to pick up your medications at Walgreens.
Right.
You got to go to the grocery store to get your supplies. Like, you still got to run errands, and you want to have a car to be able to do that.
So that's kind of like trailer living to me, because it's just set in one place.
Yeah.
A little bit. It's a little bit. Anyway, I didn't realize there's so many different kinds of things. There's so many, like, you could spend like a lot of money on an RV. You could spend $55,000 on an RV,
And probably more.
No, I'm saying that's like at the low end, I think.
Oh, I was like,
I think you could
yes.
spend like hundreds of thousands because
Sure.
it is your home. I mean, I guess.
Some of them look like tour buses. Like, you think like Rat's going to come out.
Yeah.
Not
two
rats.
T's. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 T's to please you.
Right. 2 T's to please you?
Yeah.
Is that what they used to say?
No, I did. Remember, I made that
I forgot.
t-shirt.
Oh my God, that's so good. I don't even know what it means, but
They should, honestly, if they don't take that fucking logo from me, can somebody get out to their team?
Are they still touring?
Let's get Rat on the line.
I have no idea. But 2 T's to please
I think
you,
they are.
please with a Z, is amazing.
I agree.
Thank you.
So at the park, you're going to want to look for electric hookups, water and sewer connections, dump station, pull-through sites, which means you don't have to back in.
Oh, God. Can you imagine having to back an RV in?
Well, yeah. I mean, I can't imagine even driving one.
Yeah.
Restroom and laundry.
But Jimmy wants to, right? He's dying to get
you
behind the wheel of an
imagine?
RV.
Oh my God.
What I want is you guys
Yes.
to be forced to RV a trip
I mean, I think
as an adventure. Like, I want this to happen. I want you and Jimmy, maybe Oliver's there too, because I think he would be
he'd break up the tension.
He'd break up the tension and make
Yeah.
it fun. He'd be like, "Come on, guys."
Yeah.
That's what
Is
he.
this a reality show?
Yes.
Someone once pitched, my friend Jim Newman was like, you guys should do a travel show.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of what he had in mind. I mean, if I were being filmed and I was getting paid for it, I would do it in a second. But not the filmed part, I meant, but the paid for it, I would do it in a second. I think it could be fun. It's just there's so many decisions to make, and
Yeah.
it kind of made me think of the boating we talked. The two people at sea, the marriage at sea.
Oh, marriage tea. It's just a marriage at RV.
It's marriage at RV. Yeah, exactly.
It'd be just as difficult.
Yes. Okay, you're going to want to avoid some beginner pitfalls. Don't overpack. You don't need everything. Forgetting to level the RV. You have to use leveling blocks so you don't sleep on a slant.
Yeah.
See, there's all these fucking things.
But what if it's good? If you have like GERD, it's good to sleep on a slant.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
You just got to make it sure it's the right slant.
Right. I don't know which slant it is.
Up, and away when you park. Anyway. Not securing items while driving. Lock cabinets, tie down gear, and close latches.
Oops. Yeah. Just silverware flinging around.
Everything falling out.
I just got a fork in my neck.
Oh, no. Ignoring tank levels. Regularly monitor your water and waste tank gauges. Driving too far in one day. Keep driving under 5 hours to avoid fatigue.
Yeah.
Plan for where you'll sleep at night, nearby fuel stations, grocery and supply stops, activities in the area. In weather emergencies, flash floods, never park in low-lying wash or dry riverbed. Move to higher ground if heavy rain is expected. Wildfires, monitor local alerts and be ready to reroute. Never drive through smoke. Tornadoes, if a tornado warning is issued, leave the RV and seek shelter in a solid building or a designated tornado shelter. So next part is from the perspective of a woman who lives in an RV with her husband and has a sense of humor about it and is sort of like, well, I don't know if she has a sense of humor, but she's sort of talking about the more the emotional wear of doing this. Okay. The first few months of RV living were really difficult. I left a perfectly good job, missed my family, and felt ungrounded. I had at least 2 panic attacks even though I was still having fun. In psychology, this is called tension of the opposites, experiencing opposing emotions at the same time. It's a myth that if you're sad, depressed, or anxious, there's something wrong with you. Good news, you don't need to feel guilty if every day isn't filled with pure joy. It's okay, you're human. I adjusted after about 6 months, but not without another panic attack and some serious soul searching. So I started a Facebook group partly because I was lonely and to address the emotional journey of full-time RV living. So that's just the intro of like what she's doing. Living a full-time travel lifestyle can be awesome. Once you adjust and relax into it, it's pretty rad, actually. But expectations butt up against reality. YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook can make everything look like a dream life. See, that's the thing. That this is a whole genre of
Subculture.
a subculture of social media.
Yes.
is RVing.
Yes.
And I can imagine it's probably like good looking people,
Yes.
you know, who like look like they're having a blast and have some beautiful dog.
Yeah.
And you
they're
know,
presenting 20 seconds of perfection,
yeah,
but
and
that's
things all
yeah.
tricked out in like mid-century furniture. They look, you know,
but they're cutting out the 3 hours
Right.
of nightmare that it took to get
Right.
the 20 seconds.
some people might think that their problems will be solved, meaning your problems in normal life going to an RV. The images are real. People are camping in awesome places and seeing stunning sunsets. They are living a life they've always dreamed of, and they know you can too. But what you might not see is that the next day their black tank exploded, the hot water heater broke again, or they had an argument with their spouse about the same stupid decade-long issue. In real life, not a vacation. It's real life, not a vacation. But it looks like a vacation, so your expectations might be skewed. Okay, so here's some of the hard things and her tips. Giving up your home and stuff. Letting go of a home, especially if you've lived in it for a long time, is difficult for many people. If you're sentimental and raised your kids there, decorated and filled it with memories, aka stuff, then this can be one of the most difficult aspects of the process. Tips: cut yourself some slack. This is a huge change and you're likely going to experience intense emotions. But also, put a process in place to methodically purge and declutter. Leaving friends and family. This one is a doozy and there's no easy fix. Thanksgiving came within 4 months of us being on the road. So did my second panic attack. I was distraught about being away from my family. I also felt like a really bad daughter, niece, sister, etc. And it doesn't help when your family members plead, "When are you coming home? Just park the RV in the driveway. You're in Utah. Can't you just pop over to California?" Total gut punches. You can't just run for a quick lunch with friends anymore either. And phone calls aren't the same. Here's a scary... and then what if someone gets sick? Mm-hmm. I didn't include that because it just seemed too depressing. Okay. Tips. You can call, text, and email your loved ones, but it can be harder than you think if you don't get yourself on a schedule. On Thanksgiving, I Skyped with my family so we could see each other. We've had friends and family come visit us on the road too. There aren't easy answers to this because everyone is different. But remember to go easy on yourself. You're likely doing your best. This one I thought was interesting. Losing your identity. You were somebody in your old life, a coworker, church member, CEO, etc. So you're still some of those things, but it's different. The roles and routines have changed, and maybe so has your identity. I was a corporate trainer, coach, and manager. I played those roles for 20 plus years. When I left my job, I lost a part of my identity and sadly my self-worth too. It was a wake-up call when I realized how much my self-worth was tied to my job. I'm still figuring out how to define myself, but it's becoming more comfortable. Tips. It's okay to mourn the loss of who you were. Practice self-compassion and say nice things to yourself. It's okay. I'm going through a transformation. I'll be fine on the other side. Take it a step further and you can create a new identity. For example, I'm an artist, which is hard to say and accept, but is actually a true statement. Like I said, I'm still working on this. Navigating relationships and loneliness. We lived in a 1,700 square foot home and worked in an office every day. Now we're in 250 square feet where we can't avoid eye contact for more than 3 minutes. It's one of the hardest adjustments to make. Kids can add more complexity, so I hear. Privacy, alone time, and intimacy can be a challenge. How? How do you have sex with your kids separated by a bead curtain? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with these people.
That's...
It's one of those vinyl sliding.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's what it probably is. Solo travelers have their own set of challenges. It's a lot of alone time and self-reflection when you're solo unless you want to be around people, then you can always travel in a caravan. I guess that's a thing. That was like the movie, right? They kind of travel together, which many of my friends do. In all of the above scenarios, loneliness is a reality. You can still be with others and be lonely. Often my husband and I only have each other. That sounds more romantic than it is. Sometimes I threaten to get my own autonomy vehicle, also known as my RV. But mostly I kid, mostly. Tips: communicate early and often with your significant other. An RV is like a pressure cooker. If you don't address an issue, the energy is going to fill that entire tiny space really quickly. Join a virtual community and have conversations with others. It's just funny that these people are like quote unquote off the grid, but everything is like social media.
Yes, it's all
but I mean,
online.
you'd go crazy if you didn't.
Yeah.
You know, I understand why they do it. With entire online communities dedicated to nomadism and full-time RVing, it's easier than ever to build a nomadic community. And you can do cool stuff in person too, like attend convergences or volunteer together for projects like Habitat for Humanity.
Convergences.
I don't know what that is. Harmonic convergence?
That sounds...
Is that what that is?
Is this a cult?
I think it is in a sense.
A little
culty,
bit.
but
The
maybe.
convergence.
You're trying to bring back an elder god.
They're not. She's not selling it for
That was
me.
a joke, Chris.
Sorry. Did that sound good?
Yeah, I nailed it.
Managing physical space. Moving into a small space can be a real shock, especially if you're used to a lot of room. My husband complains about repeatedly kicking the same corner of the sofa, but eventually you get used to the space just like you do in a home. It starts to feel normal and sometimes bigger than you need. This happened with a number of my friends who downsized into smaller RVs. I don't know.
Come on.
Tips: keep only what you want and purge the rest. You can maximize storage with RV hacks and establish processes to help things run more efficiently and smoothly. When all else fails, take a vacation from your RV. Just like regular life.
Tent? Is that tent?
Maybe it's buying a house. I don't know.
They stay in, maybe they get an
Maybe going
Airbnb or
yeah. Go to a friend's house or maybe go to a hotel.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what a shower's like.
Yeah. Oh, it's hot the whole time.
Yeah.
And there aren't spiders.
And there's not poop running down the same.
Yeah.
I don't know. Losing familiarity and conveniences. I miss Trader Joe's and baths. I miss a hot bath on a cold day. You compromise when you live in an RV, but you benefit in so many ways. Still, it's worth mentioning that another impact is the loss of familiarity and conveniences. For example, I used to shop at Trader Joe's every Sunday. Now I mostly scope out Walmarts because we can park there overnight for free, but often because that's all there is. Occasionally, we're in a place where a reasonable grocery store isn't even available, or things will break on the RV and we can't just run to the store to pick up a part. These things are annoying, but like everything else, you adjust. Tips: remember that one of the reasons you chose this life is the adventure. Sure, I like my Trader Joe's, but that was an experience that was all too familiar. I longed for the challenge of finding new places and being in unfamiliar environments. That's how we grow. Just be sure to plan if you go to remote places. Take plenty of food, water, and beer.
Okay. ...
I mean soda. So I do have a story, but you sounds like you have a story
I've
yourself.
RV'd. Have you guys?
No. Oh, except for with Jack and Beth. Oh, we got interrupted. My parents, I think they met them by going to a diner. My dad always used to go to this diner in the valley
Yes.
called Basil's.
Okay.
And I think that's how he met them, which is weird, but
Yeah.
like they lived in an episode of Alice or something.
Okay.
I mean, that kind of a place, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And so I think my brother and I went with Jack and Beth once for like a couple of days RVing, but we were very young, so I don't
Okay.
remember it that clearly, but I remember we got tadpoles somewhere
Okay.
that quickly died.
Okay.
So that's...
So your parents didn't go?
oh, God, no.
They just sent you with Jack and Beth, the people they met in a diner.
Yeah, but they were friends with them for years.
Did Jack and Beth have kids?
No.
Oh.
Jack and Beth did not have kids.
So they were childless couple.
Yeah, nothing fishy at all. Nothing to see here.
Okay.
They were really nice,
Yeah.
is my recollection. Beth had wild red hair is what I
How
remember.
old were you? Do you remember?
Well, definitely under 9.
Okay.
I'm going to say like 6.
And do you remember where you went?
No, I probably didn't even
Yeah.
know where we went at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were probably just in a car driving somewhere. I didn't really know. I don't know if my parents went out of town or if Jack and Beth just
They were like, we just need a break. Can you take them in the RV with you?
yeah, or just they thought it would be fun for us to experience something like that.
Well, you don't remember it being bad.
No, I don't remember it being bad.
Okay. Do you remember if you rode in the RV?
I mean, my recollection is that it was just an RV, like without a car.
Okay.
But I
I
could
think
be
you
wrong.
need to ask your dad if he remembers this.
Oh, there's no way he'll remember this.
Yeah.
There's no way he'll
Ask
remember.
him if he remembers Jack and Beth.
That's a good point. I will ask him that.
I want to know what he says.
Yeah.
Say, what do you remember about Jack and Beth? I just find
Turns
out.
out I just made them up.
Just find out as much as you can.
Okay.
What about you, Garen? Have you been in an RV? Did your family do RVing at all?
No,
Sorry.
I don't think so. God, I'm trying. Like, I have. No.
What about camping?
We went to this place called Camp Dearborn, but it wasn't camping per se. Like, there were cabins.
And you stayed in a
Grove, and
cabin?
we stayed in in a cabin, which was cool. It was fun. I liked that a lot. But I always want to do that. Like, I don't know that I would live in an RV, but I would definitely do an RV
trip.
Yeah. Because we have people who used to live outside our apartment in RVs.
Sure. Well, it said like half
yeah.
of that group don't do it because they want to.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, there's a street near us. They may have gone now, but the entire street filled with RVs.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a couple of places. I know over in Frogtown, there's an area, Elysian Park area too, where there's just lines of RVs. And then there's an area over, I don't know what this part of LA is called, but Benji had a soccer practice over here for a while. And like, we couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I mean, not that we couldn't believe it because of course we know there's a epidemic of homelessness or unhoused people in Los Angeles, but there were so many RVs. And I mean, I'm glad there are places where people can park their RVs because they need to have somewhere they can be.
Right.
So we did RVing.
You mean when you were a child?
No,
okay.
never as a kid. My mom would never have done that. Are you kidding me?
Too much effort, or
She's not a outdoors like she's like, no, I'm not doing that. And we didn't do things as a family like trips or vacations or really anything.
Okay.
But we as a family, me and Sven and our kids, during COVID. Because remember, you really couldn't do anything, but you were allowed to like.
Is this when you went to Utah?
No.
Oh, okay.
This was before that, I think. It was like past the point where we were spraying our groceries.
Okay.
You know, where it was like we didn't know anything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was during, if we were allowed to get, if we had access to the vaccine yet. And it was like a time of period, like maybe it was like a spring break period where the kids had school. I don't think we'd started the podcast yet though, because I feel like you would know this already.
Yeah, I don't remember.
So
this
it's probably maybe it was 2021, but before we started the podcast, and we were like, we got to get out of here. We got to do something with the kids. What can we do that's like not breaking rules,
right,
and safe, but like just go do something. So we were like, why don't we can get an RV, because then we're not staying in hotels. We're not going to be exposed to other people.
Right, that's smart.
But we can get out and see some nature, and we can go up the coast a little bit. So I was like, yeah, let's do that. And we can take the dog with us.
Right.
So we rented an RV through like RV America or something like that. And we got the size that seemed appropriate for our family. And we were going to go, I think we went as far as Santa Cruz.
Okay.
Oh, we went up to, so there's a national park up near Santa Cruz. It might be further north than Santa Cruz. And it's called either like Henry Hill, which is probably not right because that's the guy from Goodfellas. But it's like Henry Higgins or Hoover or Hill, and it's full of redwoods. We were like, we're going to go see the redwoods.
Beautiful.
And we're going to, we booked a couple overnight red RV places you could stay, like campgrounds. That's the plan. We'll stop
Ahead
at the
of
ocean ahead of time.
And I'm sorry, did Sven drive?
Oh yeah, he was going to drive the whole time.
And how did he find that? Was it hard to maneuver? It seems
a little bit
scary.
There were some windy conditions,
God.
and that was a little scary because the RV was like rocking back and forth.
Yeah.
So pretty immediately, I did not like it.
Oh, you mean the whole experience?
The whole experience. There's a couple caveats that I'm going to let you know right away. I had frozen shoulder.
Oh.
And I had not, I think I was recovering from surgery, but I wasn't fully out of pain yet. I know this because I had opiates and I was on a very strict schedule on when I could take them.
Okay.
So I was in a lot of pain.
Oh, sweetheart.
My son was depressed. So this was another reason where we were like, we have to get out and be in nature because he's sad. So there's a lot of pictures in the RV of Benjamin just like staring sadly out the window of the RV.
Oh, God.
So not the best time for our family.
Right.
And my husband's 6'5". So can you imagine the bed is not big enough for him? It's for like me.
So what was the setup in the RV
So
like?
the setup in the RV was like, you know, the 2 seats in the front, and then I think there's 2 seats behind, and then there's a long bench that opens up into a bed.
Okay.
I think where the kitchen table is. There's like a little table that, and then you can move it and open it up, I think, into a bed. And then maybe up above our seats, there was like another little lofty sleep area.
For the kids?
Yeah, so it was like 2 places they could sleep, I think. And then in the back was our bed.
Oh. So 3 beds. Okay.
But it was not nearly big enough for him. Right. So he's like kind of curled up.
Oh, God.
And it's not that comfortable
Yeah.
for either of us. So neither of us are sleeping well.
Is it cold
No.
at night? No. Okay.
It's just uncomfortable. It gets chilly. And we have a dog
oh, boy.
who is going to sleep in our bed because she's used to sleeping like, I think, on the floor next to us. She's not a crate dog at this point. She's older.
Right.
And she's not good with other dogs or people.
Oh, God.
So at one point on the trip, we stopped to see this beautiful ocean. It's called like Shark's Tooth Beach, where you can go down and you walk down these steep stairs and it's beautiful and there's people sitting down there and it's a little chilly, but it's gorgeous. And we're like, yeah, we're going to go check it out. And there's people down there and they're with their dogs, but we don't take Sally down there because she cannot be with dogs. She escaped
Oh, no.
from the RV, comes running down the stairs and starts terrorizing everyone on the beach. Not like trying to bite at them. She's just barking like crazy because she's freaked out.
Right.
And
Where did her family go?
And she's running away. We're like, Sally, come here. And she doesn't have her leash on, so we can't grab her.
Right.
So when we go at her, she just runs away from us. And then she just starts running at people who are just sitting on the sand.
Oh, no.
Barking at them.
No.
And she's a pit bull. So everyone's losing their mind. They're terrified. And I'm like, I'm sorry. She won't hurt you. She's just scared. But we're suddenly the villains.
Of course.
Of course. And the bad guys. And I feel guilty and terrible. And Sven is like, how did she get down here? And I'm like, I don't know. She broke out. So that was very stressful. And then you realize like, oh, you're not in a hotel. You're not in an Airbnb. You can't eat every single meal out. So I have to prepare food like a couple times a day in this tiny little kitchen.
With the frozen shoulder.
With frozen shoulder. And then you're like, I have to do dishes in this little sink. So I'm like, oh, I'm just doing housework now in a little tiny space.
Was it that it's just something that hadn't occurred to you? Or did you think other people were going to help you more? Or
I think I just didn't really.
you didn't think about that part. You're thinking about the fun part and the nature.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I just didn't think about the space being so small.
Yeah.
Well, it was a little bit of a vacation and you're bringing chores with you.
Yeah.
That's all of my vacations.
Oh, fair enough.
Every vacation that is
Because
that.
you guys Airbnb.
Yeah, and it doesn't even matter. I mean, if we stay at a hotel, hotels aren't also great for families when you have 2 kids because you're all crammed in a little room.
Yeah.
And then it's not necessarily better to go eat out every single meal because it's so expensive and the food's not that good. Like,
Right.
so I'm going to let you know as a mother, it's never vacation.
Oh.
It's traveling. Like you're still.
That's why we still need to do our trip where it's just
I really
we
need
really
it.
need that.
It does get easier when your kids are older because they're much more independent.
Yeah.
And that it's not like they can kind of get food for themselves. They're starting to get like much more self-sufficient.
right.
But it's still like, oh, right, I've got to. And Sven helps. It's not, I don't want to pose it like he's just like sitting over there looking on his phone, but he's doing all the driving. So I'm doing a lot of the like, okay, it's breakfast. I've got to get food in everybody, you know?
Right.
And so we'll stop and I'll get the yogurts out or the oatmeal
Right.
and then that all has to be cleaned up. I just hated it.
Was there anything good about it?
The redwoods.
The redwoods.
The
yeah.
redwoods.
And did the kids like that?
Yeah, they liked it, but I loved that because I love redwood trees. So that part was amazing. But I was like, I don't ever Oh, and RV parks. In my mind, I was like, we were going to be in a beautiful campground.
Right.
And there'd be like trees and nature and we could go for walks and like there'd be other RVs, but they'd be like wherever they were.
Yeah.
Like kind of a campground is where you have your little space. No, it's like a parking lot.
Oh.
It was like a concrete parking lot and you're just parked next to each other.
Right.
And I was like, this is fucking depressing.
Yeah,
I don't
sounds
ever
depressing.
want to do this again. I don't think that's the experience. Like P.S. RV people who might be listening. Hey, RV people. They know how to do it.
Well, they know how to do it, exactly. And they know that for every place that is a little depressing, there's going to be a great place where there's like a culture of people who do this and they all get along and they, or the caravan thing that I talked about.
They've figured it out.
They figured it out.
Yeah, I feel like I've figured out Airbnb. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I
figured out hotel.
I know how to Airbnb.
Right.
And yeah, I think when it's just Sven and I, like if the kids aren't traveling with us,
Yeah.
we can definitely.
You might like that,
We
yeah.
can hotel. We can hotel.
Right.
You guys all stay in one room?
If we hotel,
Yeah.
You know how expensive it is to get
Yeah.
2 rooms.
Well, when I was a kid, it was probably far cheaper then.
It
than
was.
is now.
It was, for sure.
When we would go with my dad on trips, he would get us our own room.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can't
I
anymore.
don't think I ever
And I
have.
wonder why that is.
Why he got you your own room?
Because he had lady friends over.
He may be.
Were you guys nutty kids? And it was just he wanted a quiet
No,
space.
you sat me in front of a TV with a Domino's pizza and a Coke, and I'm set.
Still
That's
to this
it.
day.
To this day.
That
Dr.
hasn't
Pepper.
changed.
But yeah, we weren't, not that I remember.
Yeah, with Oliver, we've always just a couch that pulls out or something.
Yeah.
I think one place we went to happened to have another room, but like it was a suite.
Right.
Not like a fancy suite, but there were 2 rooms, I think. I can't remember, but
We've
we've
usually
never
had to-
got him his own room.
We've usually had to do couch pull out and
Yeah, like that.
because it's so expensive. And then, but it's like, at some point you really want to have a separate moment from your children when they fight a lot.
Yeah.
And even in the bed, they'll be, stop touching me. Why are you picking at me? You breathed on me. Be quiet. I'm going to tell mom and dad, you're biting me. Like it keeps even going. So if they're like in a separate space,
Yeah.
and now they're 13, like they don't even want to be in this bed together. Like they want their own separate spaces.
That makes sense.
So hotels are a little bit out of the question.
Yeah.
We could do it for a night if we have to.
Okay, are you ready for the story?
Yes, I hope it's better than mine was.
No, that was interesting. This is just a very okay, so this is one of these people who keeps a blog or, and
Travel
yeah,
thing.
and actually this is a very small part of what happened because she had like 4 disasters one after another.
Oh, wow.
But one of the disasters was, well, I'll tell you because it comes up in this one, but there's a thing called a slide, which I had to look up, which is some RVs can expand.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
okay.
they're one size, and then there's like a metal railing
Whoa.
that slides and somehow makes it bigger.
Like an accordion.
Like an accordion. That's how I'm picturing it.
Me too.
That's how I think
and
it
goes,
is.
"Wah, wah, wah."
Yes. Yes. And Weird Al shows up
Yep. To every single time.
every time.
That's how giving he is.
But theirs got screwed up.
Okay.
So only like half of it came out. So it was all like lopsided.
Oh, no.
And then like they couldn't get to their bathroom because it was
It was in the
covered by
accordion.
yeah. So it happened twice because they had 2 slides on theirs. It happened with the little slide and the big slide. And they got into a fight because she suggested a place that he didn't like. And then it was a nightmare. Like everything kept going wrong. So this is just like the last thing that went wrong. 2 nights back, Heath and I arrived at Cheyenne Mountain State Park. It's a gorgeous park nestled into the side of Cheyenne Mountain, just southwest of Colorado Springs. We're still living with the baby slide. That's the thing I was talking about.
Okay.
With the baby slide in, by the way. Heath goes outside to hook us up to electricity and unhook the car. So this is the car. It took me a while to figure this out. Their car is behind the.
Got it.
They're pulling the car.
Got it.
To unhook the car while I wait inside working on my computer. The engine is running. It needs to be to put down our jacks and take out our slides. There's a lot of stuff here. I don't really know how they do it. And the AC units both kick on in the rig after Heath plugs us into the electric. I'm in the zone, paying no attention to how long Heath has been outside, surrounded by the gentle hum of the AC blowing out cool air. Something like 10 minutes later, Heath bursts in the door, pouring sweat and looking a little shaken. You didn't hear me? What? I asked, confused. I was banging on the back of the RV. Why? What happened? I was unhooking the car, and I guess we've never parked the RV on a hill like this before. So when I unhooked the tow package, the car rolled forward, and I had to push the car back to keep it from hitting the RV.
Oh, no.
I was pinned against the RV, banging on the back so you would come and help me.
Because I was dying.
He's squished between the RV and the car.
God.
And she says, you didn't take the car out of neutral before unhooking it? Which is probably something I would say. Like, he says, obviously I forgot, and I kept banging on the RV and you never came out. Luckily, one of the neighbors saw me and helped me. The car was crushing me against the RV. There was probably nothing more terrifying than your husband saying that he almost died while you were completely oblivious 30 feet away.
She's like, I was just shopping in the Nordstrom sale.
Right? She's like, I'm not dead. I'm a nomad. I'm not dead. Thank God for neighbors. Now I try to go outside when Heath unhooks the car to make sure he remembers to shift and park before unhooking it.
Oh my God.
So I'll link to the, well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a newsletter, but if I do, I will link to the story because it's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Like, this was just one, they were trying to go to Canada.
Yeah.
And everything just like kept getting in their way and kept getting, and it just sounds like so much work.
I think that's what the other thing that sort of puts me off of it is that, like, traveling with kids is a lot of work already.
Yes.
Of like, you're always, as a parent, you're always cooking, cleaning, making sure their needs are met, dealing with conflict, like at least with mine. So there's already so much built in that's not a vacation.
Right.
No matter what. If
Right.
you're in Hawaii, it's beautiful, but you're in France, it's beautiful, but
you still have
like
two kids,
a lot of things to manage. So like the idea that you have to do like accordion,
Manual labor.
like putting a thing on the thing to make sure you dump the toilet and then hooking that to another line. It's too much for me.
You don't think I've said this to my friends a lot. It's like, we should just rent an RV and go somewhere, that'll be fun. But you don't know any of that shit.
Well,
yeah,
here's
there's a
the
lot of
thing.
steps.
Yes. If you do that, which I suggest you do because I think it could be fun, watch YouTube videos because they will walk you
Yes.
through every step of what you have to do. And if there's several of you, then give everyone a job.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Or today's your turn to dump out because I'm sure no one. How do you not throw up when you're dumping out?
I don't think it smells because it's
it's chemically treated or something.
you're connecting it to this tube and then the
Right.
tube goes into a thing. I think it's not really smelling
Right.
necessarily, but I could be wrong.
You're not doing it. You're just
You're
screwing
not
something
you're
on.
not like handling anything gross. You're
Yeah,
Right.
that would not work.
but also
My only reference is it Christmas Vacation where he.
the shitter was full.
Yeah.
ideally also somebody that you go with has done it before.
Yeah,
Like
that would
if
be
you
helpful.
can find somebody that has some knowledge. But like
I don't interact with RV people.
no, I know, that's the other thing. It's you're dealing with RV people. Like that's who's at the RV place. I
Right.
mean, there's probably cool people. I don't know.
I'm sure it
For sure, yeah.
would be fascinating. And you would meet people you wouldn't normally meet. And I'm sure
Absolutely.
it's really interesting. It's just the mechanics of it and also driving a huge vehicle.
Yeah.
And I had to do that once for a job. I don't know what the job was. Some production I don't remember what it was, but I had to drive a gigantic truck, not very far. But I was like, this is ridiculous. I should not be trusted doing this. This is not in my
Not in your-
set of skills.
Yes.
Like, I would be terrified driving a vehicle like that.
I'm luckily Sven always wants to drive no matter what, every
Great.
vehicle, and I'm happy to like cede that control.
Yes.
I'm like, fine, I don't.
Same, Jimmy.
I've driven enough.
Yeah.
I'm good to not drive. And yeah, I think I actually prefer camping, but
Yeah.
only going with a group of people so the labor is divided because then everybody's pitching in on cooking,
Right.
everybody's pitching in on cleaning up. Like you're not just there by yourself.
Yeah.
Then it can be fun if you get a good group together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done that. That's bucket list stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to go like tent, like out.
Yeah,
I want to go out
yeah,
somewhere and be
yeah.
in the woods.
Tent camping can be really
Yeah.
fun.
Okay, well, we will be back right after this.
We
with
sure will.
What did we learn today?
Danielle, you schooled us.
I did.
Danielle,
Kristine.
are you ready to learn what we learned today?
Yes, ma'am.
The perfect Mother's Day gift? Tinted windows. The Three Brothers mud flaps refers to the iconic inescapable mud flaps featuring the blue cartoon caricatures of three men and the words Western Truck Exchange. This famous insignia has been a Los Angeles staple since 1982.
What?
I'm going to show you.
Inescapable. I've never
I've
seen it.
never heard or seen this, and I grew up here.
Why are you showing me? I gave it to you.
Maybe I've seen that. I don't know. So it's not a real company? It's just...
Oh, yeah, it's real.
Oh,
Western
okay.
Truck Exchange. There's an article about it I believe in the LA Times.
Okay.
Mark, Wayne, Dan, Western Truck Exchange. And I don't know. I just find it delightful.
It is delightful.
I want it on a t-shirt. I don't know. There's a t-shirt probably that exists.
I'm sure there is.
Prince's chronic back and hip pain was primarily caused by the physical wear and tear of decades of high-energy performing, decades of intense athletic stage routines, which frequently included leaping from elevated platforms in high-heeled shoes.
Oh, my God.
Took a heavy toll on his spine and joints.
Oh, Prince.
Yeah. The Los Angeles Conservancy is a champion for LA's historic theaters, offering year-round walking tours and the beloved Last Remaining Seats summer film series. They provide rare public access to opulent vintage movie palaces along DTLA's Broadway.
Yes, so the Last Remaining Seats is the thing. My mom would always be, I have tickets for Maltese Falcon, Last Remaining Seats, if you want to come.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was spot on, by the way.
Yeah.
Funny AF with Kevin Hart is a Netflix comedy competition series where Kevin Hart searches for the next great stand-up comedian, with the winner receiving their own Netflix special. The show features rising comedians competing through challenges and live performances judged by Hart and a rotating panel of comedian heavyweights like Keegan-Michael Key, Tom Segura, Kumail Nanjiani, Chelsea Handler, and Nikki Glazer.
Okay.
I hope everyone has a fun weekend.
Yes.
I hope...
Happy post-Mother's Day to people. Hope you had a lovely Mother's Day.
We hope you had a great Mother's Day and that your family didn't disappoint you.
Right.
Inevitably, they will.
Yeah.
I'm just
or
gonna-
if you're the guy, hope you didn't disappoint your
Don't
wife.
disappoint your wife. Too late. You already did because it's past.
Yep.
You could make up for it.
Yes. Make up for...
Get her
No.
expensive jewelry. I'm always hoping my husband will get me some expensive jewelry.
Does he?
No.
I know we're trying to go, but...
Oh, he did get me a nice ring.
So I was going to say, would your husband know how to buy you jewelry? Like, would he know what you like?
He I think so, yeah. I think he would, yeah. He's gotten me some nice jewelry before. But the ring needs resized. But yeah, I'm always like, I'll always take more jewelry.
Yeah, my husband has never bought me jewelry except for my engagement ring. He does not know what I like somehow. I mean, I don't wear a ton of jewelry,
Right.
but like he's never thought to examine that in any way. So it's okay. It's all right.
He knows you in other ways.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He deeply knows you sexually.
Deeply. He knows every inch of my rapidly sagging body.
Not with that Pilates girl.
Wish I could do Pilates for my breasts. I mean, I guess I sort of am.
You
right?
are, because
that
the
muscle
chest.
underneath.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's a fun note to
Yes.
end on.
Yeah.
And
until next time,
remain calm.